We had a little bit of audio issue there. We apologize about that. We had a couple technical issues to start the parade, but we want to catch up with people. They've had a chance to see the auxiliary. We'll scroll up there. The American Legion started out the parade, and we saw the Custer VFW, the Gold Bar 5096. That one, Hamlin Township Fire Department out there. That is on your screen right now, and if you're just joining us. You can see Hamlin Township Fire Department coming past us. You've got Pierre Marquette here as well. Lots of fire departments that work together hand in hand to make things happen here in the area. We're going to continue to adjust some of our audio, and I apologize about that to those that are watching and listening. But they should be able to hear us fine now. We had it muted for just a little bit there, and I do apologize.
Yeah, well, and the fire department, they play a huge part in making sure that with the fireworks tonight that we're safe, and that whenever people are trying to shoot off fireworks, that the fire department knows that this is their big night on call. So please be safe if you are shooting off fireworks on your own property. I always love seeing the old fire truck, what it used to be.
Yes. Can you imagine back in the day? Looking at we just lost. Okay, we got the camera back. See an old-fashioned fire truck like that. Here's Pierre Marquette Fire and Rescue going by us. Thanks for their hard work, especially on the holiday. Just think about this for a moment. You've got these first responders that are taking the time, and they work every day, sometimes full-time jobs, other areas, but they're out here making sure that they are supporting the community.
Yes, it is such a great thing to have them represent and want to be a part of this, that they are 100% into giving to the city, to the town, to the greater Ludington area. So they are some great people. You can hear all their different sirens. I love it.
We have a great presence of firefighters here and first responders, so fantastic to see them.
I always think it's fun when there's the yellow ones that pop up in the middle of the red fire trucks. You know, there's like the one yellow one in the middle, you know?
I bet there's a bit of story behind why yellow and why red.
Yes, we'll have to look that up.
That would be neat.
We'll know for next year.
Absolutely. Once again, we're seeing Scottville represented here as well. We saw Pierre Marquette. We saw Hamlin Township. They have their fireworks coming up on this Saturday. Looking forward to that. Yep. Coming down the street, we're going to start seeing some of our other entries, including West Shore Bank, which is the presenting sponsor, right?
They are. They are a very big contributor to our fireworks. They are one of the few, the 22 companies or businesses that donated to fireworks. They are our biggest sponsor, so we are definitely very grateful. They're on the back of our T-shirts. But we are thankful for West Shore Bank. They are a key part to making tonight happen.
Absolutely, and we see them just a little bit down. Sometimes we get out of order, and so we know that this is the auxiliary that's here with the small trailer. So the auxiliary going by. Fountain area, and then the Ludington area Jaycees represented as well. Fireworks tonight about 10:30, right?
Yes, about 10:30, and we're hoping these clouds will clear up later so everyone will get to see it.
Yeah, let's stay with Mark Boone here for just a second, and Ethan can do that. Mark is right here in this orange Jeep, and he is the Grand Marshal for today's parade.
He is the Grand Marshal, and we had people volunteer who could be who could be our Grand Marshal, and his write-up, he has done so much for the community of Ludington that there's really no other choice besides him. So yeah. I mean, he's got an orange Jeep with an orange LHS flag out the back. Can you imagine? He is a true Oriole through and through.
Here's the West Shore Bank entry that we were talking about earlier. They are going past us right now. Thanks to them for being a leader in this community, and they've got their sailboat behind them and handing out beads. They're handing out, which is kind of nice to see that. Yes. We're a little bit out of order, so we'll try to just scroll up a little bit. All right. And then we have the SS Baby Badger, which is a replica of Ludington's SS Badger, the last coal-fired passenger steamship in operation in the United States. Downtown Ludington operates the SS Baby Badger, and a number of downtown businesses lend their support with sponsorships. Thanks to all of the kids who came out today to ride in the Baby Badger. Yeah, we're having fun there.
They're yelling out to you, Chris.
Oh, hi, guys. Hi, Deb. Nice to see you.
It is so great to see that badger back out on the horizon again. After last year having it not there, it just didn't quite feel like summer. So I'm thankful to see the badger out and about again.
Let's look at their next entry here. This is our presenting sponsor of our live coverage, which is the Ludington Beverage Company. We appreciate them for underwriting the coverage here that we're bringing you today. And the Ludington Beverage Company for the Budweiser Folds of Honor. The trailer, Ludington Beverage, is a 100% veteran-owned and operated wholesaler, delivering the world's best beverages for over 90 years. Proud supporters of Folds of Honor. Look at that trailer. There's some pride there, isn't there?
It's got a good wrap on it. You know, they just made it look very nice. Here comes the next one coming up is Indian Summer. It's another one of our donators to the fireworks to make sure that the Freedom Festival can happen.
And thanks to David Hackard and the team from Indian Summer. Every time one of these trucks passes the radio station, I look at the applesauce and apple cider and everything on the side, and I think that's enough for a lifetime right there.
That would be a lot of applesauce.
No. We're broadcast. So thanks to Indian Summer for being a great sponsor of not only of the Jaycees, but also of so many different community partners here in the area. Let's move on to our next one, which is the Lakeshore Motorsports. Lakeshore Motorsports and Marine is celebrating 25th summer of serving the greater Ludington area. They'd like to thank all of the patrons for their ongoing support, and that is Lakeshore Motorsports and Marine. So thanks to them for being a part of this 4th of July celebration.
Yeah, we're grateful. The Ludington Jaycees are grateful for them as well, as they have donated. When you see the Jaycees going up and down with those golf carts, they are on loan from Lakeshore Motorsports. So we are grateful for them for letting us use them for the day. So they are a great help to us. So if you see any very cool golf carts, go check them out.
All right, fantastic. Coming up the road is our near and dear to our heart, which is the WMOM Hummer and the Hot Country Hits Hummer coming down the road. So we just had that wrapped. Happy about that. And they are picking up speed here a little bit.
They were just ready to go.
Yeah.
Everyone was ready for this parade to start. There's nothing quite like it.
And we were, yeah, we'll see if we can get them closer together so that we don't create too many gaps in the parade here. But we are happy to be part of the community each and every day. We were just in Pentwater for the fireworks yesterday. We were in Hart just the day before, so happy about that. And thanks to Mike in the WMO Hummer and his neighbor that decided to come out. And Mike, you can hear us okay in there. I hope he's doing good. Oh, there he is. Get some honks going on. Let's bring the cameras back to us. I'm glad to have been joined with you today. This is always fun to connect, even if we're scrambling a little bit, and I apologize on my part. Sometimes it doesn't go perfect, but we try. We try our best. But we like to be able to bring this to the community, and hopefully we're streaming okay. Russell from Synkwave is on site as well, making sure that we're good to go on air and online. So we thank him for a lot of what he does. Synkwave, a great IT partner here in the area, providing all the services here at the radio station, so we love that. We have coming up on the continued coverage of the parade, we've got the Ludington Meat Company. They are doing great, and I hear that they were trying to figure out how many meat snacks that they could sell this weekend during the 4th of July week.
Well, I thought it was about how many meat snacks they would be giving away.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yes. Yes, and I did try and do a guess. But
okay.
I overestimated way too much. But I did see that the actual count of numbers. So hopefully one of y'all, 6,015 of you will be getting a meat stick, okay?
All right.
So that's how many they are handing out, which is they are yummy meat sticks, let me say.
Fantastic to hear that. We continue our coverage. I want to make sure that we're from a technical standpoint looking good, and just want to make sure that everything is solid there. Okay. And we appreciate everybody joining us here for this live coverage of the parade. Let's go right down to it. The meat we got meat snacks coming over.
Thanks, Sid.
Thanks for that. Okay. Let's talk about some of our other. There's the meat company. Oh, they're waving at us. Nice to see you guys out there. We appreciate it.
I love that they have a little picnic table they're pulling behind, because that is what so many people do on the 4th of July, is have themselves a good old picnic.
Look at that. That's great.
So, and they help sponsor some of the Jaycees, our after party. So we are thankful for their donations for meats, and so thank you, Ludington Meat Market.
All right, Nathan Sheldon, Lighthouse Realty, is our next entry. Nathan has been a local realtor for almost 9 years, and Lighthouse Realty is locally owned and operated by brokers who take pride in their community.
Yep. Nathan used to be a Jaycee. He was a president of our Jaycees, so he knows how crazy this day can be.
Mm-hmm. Wesco is coming up. I see Felicia and her team from Wesco. They are always great partners. The new location, or the renovated location in the downtown area, they did a spectacular job at that.
They did. I have 2 teenage nieces, and they sure do love to go into that new Wesco and use the new scan and go system. Feels very different and upgraded. So it is a very fun place to go check out if you haven't been there already.
Okay, as we continue, we have Miss Ludington area coming through, Athena Dilla. Athena is a student there at the University of Michigan and has spent her time as Miss Ludington area promoting and advocating mental health for our youth through her community, including servicing her initiatives from surviving to thriving. She competed in the Miss Michigan Scholarship Pageant in June, where she represented Mason, Manistee, Oceana, and Lake counties. And we have the Ludington Marching Band. Let's listen to them for just a moment here. And the Palm Squad right after that. Were you in any of these activities when you were in school at all?
I was not. I was not gifted with the ability to play music or to kick my leg high enough in the air to be part of the cheer squad. No. So, were you?
No, I was not. I played some sports, but that was about the extent of it. Let's keep going with our live coverage here, and we'll come up with our next one, which is the Michigan Dunes, or DAR, as it would be, I believe, is our next entry. It is the National Society Daughters of the American Revolution, founded in 1980, is passing by here. And headquartered in Washington, D.C., is a nonprofit, non-political volunteer women's service organization dedicated to historic preservation, education, and patriotism. The Michigan Dunes NSDR is based in Pentwater and was organized December 7th, 1983. Let's look at our next entry there. Oakview Medical Center passing by. Oakview Medical Center is a county-owned skilled nursing facility and opened the doors in 1966. In 2009, a 20-bed Alzheimer's and dementia special care unit was added on. And Judy's Lakeside Rides. You know, when you can count on a ride even on New Year's, it's Judy's Lakeside Rides. She's here today. Once Upon a Time is coming through. Ludington Library supporter. 3 generations of authors and storytellers who love to promote reading and writing among children come to their book release party this Saturday at the Ludington Library with your parents there.
I love how on the back of their truck they have a little mimic of the big sailboat that's inside the library in the section.
Ethan, can you get that real quick? I think he can turn around. He might be able to. You see that sailboat? Thanks for, we'll zoom right into that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there you go. And it says the end. All right, Flipstar Gymnastics right here has been a staple of the Ludington community in our Freedom Parade for over 20 years. Flipstar is Ludington's original gymnastics center with programs for kids as age 18 months to 18 years, from competitive gymnastics, travel teams to co-ed recreational gymnastic classes as well. Thanks to Flipstar Gymnastics for being here today. Look at all the kids.
Oh, this is one of my favorite entries. I love when they start doing their handstands and cartwheels and round-offs. I can't imagine with that doing it on the pavement.
Ouch.
How hard that would hurt your hands.
A little bit warm there, I
Or you
think.
just do that one where they don't use any hands.
Yeah.
They just do a flip.
Yeah, that works too. I could never do that.
No.
I would be busting my nose or something like that. All right, if you're just joining us, welcome to our live coverage here at in Ludington and Ludington Avenue. We are covering the Jaycees Parade, and it's the 70th annual. Can you believe that many years have passed by?
I cannot. It has been such a joy and honor for the Jaycees to be able to do that. I know before the Freedom Festival, I believe it was called the Perch Festival. Before that, and so it is now as the Freedom Festival. I think it represents a little bit more of what the 4th of July is for. But 70 years, we've tried to go back to find all our Grand Marshals that we've had in the past, and it's been a fun walk through memory lane. So it's exciting to reach 70 years of a program is a pretty big deal.
That is, absolutely. Let's continue with our coverage here. Let's see. We have, trying to read the shirts there. I think we'll zoom in. Maybe Ethan can zoom in and we'll get a shot there. I'm getting old. I'm going blind. Oh, that is our friends from Lakeshore Automotive and Tire. And I love these shirts that they put together. That's fantastic. They have, I think they said Corey got 400 pounds, right? 400 pounds of candy for this.
Wow.
Here's Lakeshore Automotive and Tire and their parade entry that they've been working on. Let's zoom back this next one right here. There's Jack and his team, and there's a little story about this. Jack and his team, we had an issue with the Mom FM Hummer yesterday, and he was able to fix that, boom, on the spot. So thanks to Jack, Ryan, and his entire team there. 400 pounds of candy they are giving away today.
I cannot, and they're giving away Frisbees.
Wow, there you go.
They are not messing around. They are making sure all these kids get that sugar high that all you parents love so much.
Yeah. And a great partnership there. They have come in and done well in the last 3 years of business. Here is one of our other individuals here, Ross Towing with Abrahamson's Towing. Let's go to Abrahamson's Towing. Is the longest running towing company in Mason County. They have all sizes of tow trucks to tow even the largest of vehicles equipment. Abrahamson's Towing is a division of Ross Wrecker Services, a family-owned and operated company. They also provide roadside service. Big Al wants the community to know they are here to help. And here we go with some Ghost Energy. This is part of the Ludington Beverage team. They are proud to bring our broadcast to you today. Ghost Energy is actually some drinks that we're serving here at our VIP party, thanks to the team there, Rick and Tad and everybody. They're out there passing. Look at these. Could you do these all the way through a parade? These roller, what are the scooters?
Electric scooters?
Yeah.
You know, every time I ever talk to someone, they tend to have some injury story that they've had. It takes a learning curve to do it. So.
But it's an exciting thing.
It is.
Legacy Wheels, the future of electric mobility is who we're talking about here, and they will teach you how to ride these items and spin around and all that good stuff. They just opened on South James Street in downtown Ludington, and we're proud to have them as a new member of the business community.
That's amazing. Yeah, I think I saw they had that one with the wheel in the middle and just the 2 foot pedals on the side.
Yes. So. Walmart is here as well. We hope that this last May that you were able to help celebrate their renovation and reopening there. If you have not had a chance to see their newly renovated store, make sure to take some time to stop in and see them. They want to wish everyone a happy 4th of July. It is Walmart right here in the area. Hi, guys. And they're out there in full force. Look at that. And I think all of those bags on the back are filled with items. So look at that.
Oh, yeah. Keep an eye out for Walmart. They've got some candy in there.
We have My Natural Doctor there coming up here on our next float. My Natural Doctor, he's a new location in Ludington across from the high school. They offer vitamins and herbal supplements to help with health and wellness. It's My Natural Doctor. Give them a call right there, 231-425-HOPE. Love that phone number. Let's continue to see some of our Point North, there we go. I see them on our list. Point North RV in Ludington sells a wide variety of RVs from your favorite manufacturers, whether it's Dutchman, Forest, River, Crossroads, Keystone, or Alliance. They've got it. Also, make sure to check out their popular brands, including Sunset Trail. Okay. We have Life EMS rolling on through. Life EMS for more than 43 years. Life EMS Ambulance has been serving West Michigan communities with skill and compassion when you need it most. Life EMS has been dedicated to providing West Michigan with affordable, high-quality, pre-hospital care and emergency medical training. So thanks to them for being part of it. We have a little bit of a gap here, and Ethan, if you can span this crowd, this is incredible to see just the amount of people that come out here. Do you know some of the estimates that they say about this?
We usually estimate about, at least a safe side, about 30,000, and
Okay.
I imagine that it gets bigger and bigger every year. I heard last night at the pet parade that we had over by the waterfront marina that we had some people from Waukesha, Wisconsin that came over. They came to visit family, but they come every year to be here for the 4th. So it is a tradition that people want to be a part of, and so we there's a good amount of them here that are ready to see and participate and enjoy this parade.
Love seeing that. Absolutely. We're going to continue our coverage here. We're getting some photos. Hi, how are you?
That's what you get when a mom.
Doing okay. Is this your mom?
Yes, it's always listen to my mom, right?
There you go. That's great. Well, hopefully she's very proud of what you're doing today, so we're glad that you're here. This is your second year in a row that you've had a chance to hang out with us and do this, and it's so important for the Jaycees to be part of the fabric of this community, from obviously the mini golf to raising funds and then putting on the fireworks later tonight at 10:30. You have the 1 mile run that we saw that had 144 runners, I believe, this year.
Yes, we hit our max. Usually we have some room for people to sign up the day of, but this year we hit our max before it. I think we hit it on Sunday.
Wow.
And so 144. So we know next year that you all are ready to run a mile. So hopefully we will put more in, and so you can all join. And it was great seeing all those people and everyone cheering them on. I mean, where else can you run before 30,000 people?
Yeah, absolutely. We got the Mason County Republicans that are passing by right now, headquartered at 305 South James Street in Ludington. They are represented today. We are in election season, so they have a lot of their signs, their yard signs, that on display there, which you're seeing all over the place these day and age. And I don't think it's going to slow down. I think we're going to see much more of that.
I think that is very true. We'll see quite a few people run. Representatives in here today.
John Molinar is here. Congressman John Molinar is proud to currently represent Michigan's 2nd Congressional District. He's running for re-election and excited for the opportunity to continue to work for the great people of Michigan. He's right there in the blue hat walking by us. Ethan there, he's right there waving at everybody. John Molinar for Congress for this November. And again, lots of candy. If look at the kids are coming out to get this candy. I don't even know how many pounds of candy they were there. We got the Ludington Daily News. They're grabbing a lot of shots, and thanks for them for their support of this community as well, each and every day.
I think kids might get more candy today than they do on Halloween.
I do believe that.
Or it's very much a competition of it.
Kurt Vanderwall, you recognize his name a lot. He is represented today. He's passing by, and obviously one of our state representatives. He is a big part of this community, and certainly it's something where when there's an event locally, you usually see Kurt and his wife, a family represented there a lot of times. The Mason County Right to Life is our next parade entry. They're here to support all mothers and believe that everyone, including those in the womb, have the right to life. Thanks for the representation here. You know, when we look at parades during this time of the year, you see a lot of social concerns. You see a lot of elections, but it's very balanced by a lot of the businesses that step up, a lot of the organizations that come in and be a part of it, including skyrocketing this year's parade to nearly, I think, 86 or 87 entries.
Yeah, pretty close to 90. Which
wow.
That was amazing. We hoped, and we put out save the dates really early. I think we put them out in December. We wanted to make sure that this, as the 70th annual, would be a very big celebration.
All right, let's listen to the music of John Merrick. Very familiar with John Merrick. He is a talented musician. Let's listen for just a moment. A little bit of polka. All right, looking great there.
Can you polka dance?
I can't, but my first radio program was the Saturday morning polka party.
I love it.
Metro Mortgage is coming through the area right here. And Metro Mortgage, your local mortgage experts located in Ludington, specializes in home purchasing, refinance, and construction loans. Stop on by if you're ready to take the next step in your home buying journey. And there they are.
Yep, the Lakeshore Pirates Head Club has been in existence since 2002. They are a social club that strives to do good stuff in their community. Their main focus is to fundraise for Alzheimer's Association. In 2023, they donated over $12,000, mostly raised during their April and May Blast into Summer at the Mitten and our July Buccaneer Bash. They have a lot of very nice people who enjoy pirates and do good things in the process.
All right, fantastic. Jordan Miller coming through next. Jordan Miller is asking you to vote August 6th. Jordan Miller for Mason County Prosecutor. As a current prosecutor and longtime Mason County resident, Jordan understands the values, issues, and needs of our community. With a proven track record of fairness and transparency and a commitment to working with law enforcement partners, Jordan is dedicated to serving Mason County with integrity. And he's a Republican candidate for Mason County Prosecutor. You can learn more at millerformasoncounty.org. That's where all the information is on him. And Jordan actually is going to be in the studio tomorrow at noon. We've got a candidate forum with all three of the Mason County Prosecutor candidates for at noon until 12:40 there. Let's see.
So are you the mediator then?
I am on that one.
Okay.
It's a long week, I'm telling you.
You're keeping yourself busy.
I'm trying. We're taking the overhead shot on this next one because this is Superior Exteriors in their motorcycles, their off-road dirt bikes that are here today. Ludington's premier roofing and gutter company with free estimates and a 3-week guarantee turnaround there. Superior Exteriors. If you're just joining us, this is the 70th annual, Ludington Area Jaycees Freedom Festival Parade. And we are glad to have you as part of it. We did have a couple of sound issues at the beginning. We apologize about that, but everything's working smoothly now, both on the air on 102.7 WMOM and as well right here online, our YouTube page, our Facebook pages as well. You can watch this parade. Superior Exteriors catching up. We'll see if they can bring down this gap a little bit.
They're doing a nice.
Could you do something like that?
You know, I did back when I was younger. Now my fear gets into me, so I wouldn't be trying it now, for sure.
Well, we're.
I do love seeing how excited these kids are. Like, I feel like they keep inching a little bit
They
closer.
Are. Look at the lines almost in the middle of the street.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Hopefully they're okay. Parents are certainly keeping an eye on them. But we have thousands and thousands of people here lining Ludington Avenue all the way from Madison to the Lakeshore. And if you're just joining us, it's the 70th annual Ludington Area Jaycees Freedom Festival Parade. It's just one of the elements today. You had the 1 mile run earlier. You've got the parade now. And then later on tonight at 10:30, we will see fireworks over Lake Michigan. I'm excited about that.
Yes, I know. It is quite spectacular to get to see those fireworks. I know the Badger has their shoreline cruise tonight where they pull just in the harbor to watch them. I mean, it is quite a spectacular show to see. So, but it's expensive, as we've talked about, but we enjoy being a part of this part of the celebration of 4th of July.
Well, you do such a great job, and we want to continue to keep that going. So these entries that are here today, they are making that happen, along with those that golf at the Jaycees mini golf course that help out all the time. And so let's make it happen that it continues that way. Let's go to our next entry here, which is Barn Bosses. It's Barn Bosses, build better, build with the boss. And that's as they show on the side of their vehicle there. And they are here represented. And I'll tell you, I think they were part of putting that pole barn up next to Superior Exteriors on Pier Marquette. And I don't know if you've seen that barn. It's huge.
It is massive.
Yeah.
I was wondering, it looks great. It's beautiful.
Our next one, King Lawn Care. Do you want to take this one for a moment?
Sure. King Lawn Care and Snow Plowing. Let Brad and his crew give your property the royal treatment all year with lawn care and snow plowing services. Got grass? Give them a call at 231-233-3616 or search for them on Facebook.
Okay. Getting some waves from them. Oh, yeah, I got to get a hat like he has.
Yes, you do. that is a requirement next year.
Yeah, for sure.
Or even tonight.
See if we can turn that around. Goodwill is coming down the road here in front of us. Goodwill, helping people prepare for, find, and keep good jobs is what Goodwill is all about. Goodwill strives to enhance the dignity and quality of life and individuals and families by helping people reach their full potential through education, skills, and the power of work. And here's a fun one, which is the Pickleball Club. Ludington area pickleball club. Oh, are they playing pickleball in the middle of the street?
They are. They are. Are they keeping score? That would be my question.
Pickleball, where our members of Ludington area pickleball, LAP they call them, will be playing pickleball along moving nets as we see there throughout the parade route. That is a lot of talent for sure. ProMaster's coming by. Cleaning and Restoration provides carpet cleaning, air duct cleaning, and fire, flood, and mold restoration to the surrounding areas. Celebrating 20 years of service this year, they love to provide excellent service as well as giving back to the community as much as possible. Call them, the pros at ProMaster. There they are. And they helped with Gus Macker this year. They were excellent. Thanks for them for all that they do.
And they're handing out some frisbees. That's fun. That's a little bit different.
Yes. Hey, it's summertime. Got to do that. Look at the fleet of vehicles that they have.
Amazing.
We just switched to our overhead camera there, and it shows that they have a huge presence in this community. If you're just joining us, this is live coverage of our 70th annual Ludington Area Jaycees Freedom Festival Parade. Thanks to our camera operators, Bryn and Ethan here, making sure that everything runs very smoothly. It's fun for them, and they get a chance to stand in the middle of the road or be high up above Ludington Avenue. There's some uniqueness there, isn't there?
Yes, I'm glad that Bryn is not afraid of heights.
Yeah. Ethan, do you want to shoot Bryn for just a second and show everybody? There she is, way up there. Hi, Bryn. Thanks for all that you do. All right, let's keep going. Here's Turning Leaf Landscaping, the landscaping company that serves Mason and Oceana counties. They've been in business for over 22 years serving the area. So thanks to Turning Leaf Landscaping. Get a good thumbs up. He's like, hey, I'm turning to 102.7 because we're talking about you. That's right. That's great.
This is just amazing when we're talking about these companies. How many of them have 20 years or so plus of serving the community? I mean, what a great history, longevity that they are showing. That people in Ludington are ready to support them as well. And yeah, I mean, 22 years. What a great thing that they started.
And it shows that we can that businesses can survive even in a tourist economy in most cases, right? We saw the influx of people visiting the area, but you're right, locals will support it as well. JC Marine is coming through looking for a South Bay pontoon or a Yamaha motor. JC can meet all of the needs and more. Stop by 720 South Washington Avenue, and they've got a full boat of pontoon riders here today.
It looks like it is quite the party boat.
Mm-hmm.
We even have some dancers on there. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some dancers.
Oh,
so
yeah.
She was doing a little dance.
Absolutely. And speaking of dancing, right behind, they are in the go-kart. Hey, hands on the wheel. No, she's having a great time. They're all.
We do know some towing companies from earlier. If she, needs one.
If we need them. All right, let's keep going. This is the Mason County Democratic Party that's coming through right now. Again, it's election season, and we want to make sure that you are registered to vote, that you are planning to go out to the polls, and not only for November, but make sure that you look into the primary votes as well.
Those are important. All I can say is when I see that red truck, that classic red truck, it makes me want to see a Christmas tree coming out of it. You know, at Christmas time, it just has got that feeling of history.
Kathy Pellerin Mahoney is for state representative. She's here as part of the Democratic Party representative there, and right behind her is the Northwest Michigan for Reproductive Freedom. There'll be decorated cars, as we see right there, marchers with signage and banners. We see that, and the Northwest Michigan for Reproductive Freedom is a grassroots advocacy group which is united for a common goal, ensuring abortion and a full spectrum of reproductive health care rights there. Our sign pro-choice is not pro-abortion, she says right there. All right, let's see who's next up on the, do you want to take the Ludington KOA?
Yeah, the Ludington KOA campground. Ludington KOA is happy to be taking part in this amazing event. They are proud to be a part of this community, and anyone that comes to the parade and receives a flyer, 10% off of all camping, or a day pass, as well as a free slide pass for the family. Come on out and say hi. They love for visitors from the community to come out to them. So what a fun place. So I mean, that day pass to go down the slide sounds pretty exciting, especially as it starts to get warmer into the summer.
Miss Mason County is just behind there. Let's talk about them. The 2023 Miss Mason County first runner-up, Jaden Baker, is joining us this afternoon. Jaden is a 2023 Mason County Central graduate and will be going to Aquinas College to obtain an elementary education degree. 2023 Miss Mason County is the runner-up is Genevieve Lux. There you go. Genevieve is a 2023 Ludington High School graduate. And Miss Mason County 2024 will be crowned on Saturday, September 14th, during the Scottville Fall Festival, which they have asked me for the third straight year in a row to host that, and I'm honored to be a part of that.
That's amazing.
It is fun to be able to see the young adults there, the teens coming up, and be inspired to go on higher education, be able to inspire younger girls. They have the Little Tots pageant as well, and that's always exciting. So we're seeing Genevieve.
So it's not all about the sparkly crowns.
It is not. No. Although I have heard that they don't always like to wear them because you got to pin them on and try to balance and all of that stuff. But
I imagine so.
They look fabulous. We got Becky Litterer for prosecuting attorney. She is vying for that position. There's 3 candidates. We'll know in August on that particular race. And as mentioned earlier, Jordan is joining us, but Becky is as well in the studio tomorrow at noon for a candidate forum with all 3 candidates vying for that prosecuting attorney position here in Mason County. All right, let's see. I think we have Peterson's, right? Peterson's.
Yeah, the Toy Story Barrel Train.
Yeah.
Created collectively by family and friends who stay at Layman's Landing on Hamlin Lake. All ages 2 to 15 participate in painting and decorating. Includes Woody, Buzz, Zurg, Bonnie, Jessie, Porky, Bo Peep, Slinky Dog, and workers from Pizza Planet. Also are present helping hand out candy.
All right.
So cute.
Surf Pro is here today. Thanks to Surf Pro for being part of the parade. Manistee, Ludington, and Cadillac is your trusted leader in the cleaning, restoration, and construction industry, covering all of Mason, Lake, Osceola, Wexford, and Manistee counties. Thanks to Surf Pro. And look at all the candy that is being given out today. I think we should, next year, we should just have some camp chairs just along the side of the road and some buckets to fill our own candy buckets with. What do you think?
I like that idea.
All right, we gotta put that on the list there.
I think that sounds great.
We have nearly 90 entries as part of this year's 70th annual Ludington Area Jaycees Freedom Festival Parade, but this doesn't stop it. We are going to see the fireworks later on tonight. We have the clown band that's going to wrap up the parade, and we are still quite a few entries before that, so we're looking forward to all of this. Let's talk about the Road Commission. They are rolling down the road here. The Mason County Road Commission always has a blade that is decorated in style, and we see that right in front of us. Look at that red, white, and blue theme. And all of those handprints, I would assume, had a part in painting that. What do you think?
I think you're right about that.
Yeah,
for anyone that works at the company, right?
Yes, there you go.
Okay, do they use that snowplow?
Yes, well, I don't know. You know.
It's so pretty. Like, I don't know that you'd want to.
Exactly. We're going to have to find that question out. We'll have to see. The next entry that we have coming down the road, let's see what we've got there.
Historical Society?
I just got to find my mouse there. Is it? Yes, it is. The Mason County Historical Society is a private, nonprofit educational organization formally organized on November 30th, 1937. You were talking earlier about longevity when it comes to the various businesses and organizations. This is a perfect example, but the one that we have in front of us on our shot is still the Mason County Road Commission. So we'll make it, hey, there you go. There's a green Frisbee. We're talking about them. Look at this. Before we get to the Historical Society, look at this entry. Again, the picnic, the getting outside, the enjoying of summer here in the Ludington area.
That is for sure. I mean, I met someone who they're out camping, they're over at Buttersville, but they wanted to be here for the 4th of July. So you can't, even with that rain that we've had sort of on and off for the past couple of weeks, people are still committed to being here. So they love to be in Ludington. But yeah, it's just a great representation of all the things outdoor.
Love seeing the red, white, and blue on Independence Day here. We are still covering the Mason County Road Commission with this. I don't even know what the name of it is, but it's a cat, obviously. And Ethan, would you, let's see if we can get him a thumbs up. Would you drive something like that? He's our camera operator. Oh yeah, there's a thumbs up from him already. There you go. I don't even, what would you think of that being used for? I mean, obviously has a blade on the bottom, but that's pretty impressive.
That is amazing. I mean, I think everyone would want to drive that some point just to see what it was like.
Very true. If you are just joining us, we are covering the 70th annual Ludington Area Jaycees Freedom Festival Parade presented by West Shore Bank. Thanks to them for stepping up to help title sponsor this event. Thanks to, as well, Ludington Beverage helping with the broadcast of this parade. We're honored to be bringing you all of these shots, and we'll go to that overhead cam. Brent up there, you can see way down Ludington Avenue that we have a lot more entries in store, including this one. Go ahead and take that one. We were just talking about it a moment ago.
So it's the White Pine Village, but they were started in November 30th, 1937. The Society's mission and purpose is to foster a deeper understanding of and appreciation for Mason County history. Have you been out there to White Pines recently?
Not recently, the last couple years though, but it is something where you could spend days out there and just really deep dive in the history right here of Mason County. There's a lot going on. Sure. And don't forget the Sports Hall of Fame out there too. Beth Hand is our third and final candidate that's vying for the Mason County Prosecutor's Office. Again, she'll be in with us in the studio tomorrow, all three of them at noon. And Beth is actively out there. She's door knocking. All of the candidates are getting to know the community, the voters out there, see what they're interested in, what questions that they can answer. And those candidates have really hit the street to do this.
They've even brought their dogs.
They did, yep. And well-mannered dogs as well. And remember that this is a Republican primary, so the vote is going to be in August, and whoever is voted in August will be our next prosecutor. Won't advance to November in that one because there is no Democrat in this particular race there. All right, this visits Ludington literally every single year. Tom Anderson in Wolverine 1. Wolverine 1 is a University of Michigan tailgate bus. The bus is owned by Tom Anderson, right on time, and he was named National Tailgate Champion in 2022. He attends all the Michigan home games and a select few away games. This upcoming season will be his 18th with the Wolverine 1.
But this year they have something extra special to celebrate as they are the National Championship of College Football. Great job, Michigan, last year. Hopefully, you can still keep it going this next year. But what a fun year to be able to celebrate being the national champions.
Are they really? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
That shirt, he was very proud of his shirt as he had it on. So
just text me.
Exciting.
Yep. Okay. All right. Thanks. Our team is putting in.
It always makes me laugh. At the end of the Michigan bus is the little Ohio State tailgate bus at the back.
Wait, right there?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. You see it? The little Ohio State bus?
Yeah, right on the ground there.
You can't miss it.
Ethan was looking around just for a moment. He's like, where am I focusing on this? But it's, that's tiny little thing that nobody except for these little kids could get into.
I think we might have a kid that's approaching it. For a second, you thought he might go in there.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see the perspective taking an overhead shot of the bus versus this, and that is good. I like that. Now you just need to fill it with some Buckeyes, and I think that'd be okay. Oh, there's a kid that might want to.
See?
I think they're going to try to get in. Oh no, they're honking the horn.
They want to see if the horn works.
Oh, fantastic.
So great.
All right, we have kind of a backup here, so we want to swing around to us. Let's talk a little bit about tonight's activities. What is planned? Take us through the evening as it would be.
Okay, so tonight, of course, is the fireworks, and they will be at dusk. Roughly, that usually tends to be about 10:30, around that time, and make sure that Stearns Park is closed. There's limited parking for people who need ADA assistance. So, but otherwise, that's supposed to be really just for people that need assistance. But that is closed. Make sure you don't bring your dogs down because we want to keep them safe at home, and we don't want to hurt their ears with the fireworks. And so the fireworks should be going off. It'll be about a 23-minute show. So it will be a good variety of big ones, small ones, everything in between. But I believe you're coming down to cover it down there too, right? Yeah,
we'll be there at 7 o'clock for our live broadcast, and then 10:30 we'll be playing patriotic music during the fireworks. If you are on the south end of the beach, if you're in the middle of the beach or the north end of the beach, you won't have that music. You can choose the booms and the bangs and the whistles and all that stuff, or a combination of the patriotic music with the fireworks this year. Let's see who we have coming up here. It's the Friends of the Pool Incorporated. Friends of the Pool was organized there to save and better utilize the pool at West Shore Community College. As they march, they're promoting the pool for water safety, swim lessons, fitness, and recreational needs. Friends of the Pool has over 275 members and looking forward to extending their reach to the community and keeping this valuable resource alive there.
I don't know if the polar bear and the penguins are supposed to give us a message that it's cold water.
I hope so.
Or that there's sharks that swim in it. But I do love the costumes, the props that they are doing to represent the swimming pool.
Yes, and a nice dip in the lake or the pool sounds pretty good today.
It does, definitely.
All right, we're a little bit backed up on the parade route, which is okay. It gives a little bit more of that opportunity and engagement with those that are lined up here, and we're talking, 5, 6, 7 deep along the sidelines of Ludington Avenue, all the way from Madison to the lakeshore. This is an incredible turnout.
It is. I mean, you saw things last night, yesterday. I think maybe about noon. I don't know when was the earliest that you saw someone put out a blanket?
Oh yeah,
chairs, tape.
Yeah. It was early.
It was early. The people, because you have your spot that you like to watch the parade. Everyone has their marked area, so.
If you are joining us for the coverage, you can listen to this right here on 102.7 WMOM and watch it on our Facebook pages, WMOM, as well as Hot Country Hits, and as well our YouTube channel. And we've got our next entry, which I believe is Absolute Land Management. They specialize in stump removal, landscape hardscape, demos, grading, brush control, food plots. Oh, hey, there you go, waving. That's a great spot for him right up there. That's nice to see. Let's switch to that camera one more time and get in the Absolute Land Management. He's up there having a good time. They deal in excavation, site prep, hydro seeding. Western Michigan Old Engine Club is coming through right now. You're going to see some tractors that probably have outdated us a couple of times, potentially there.
Maybe a few.
Okay.
Hopefully a few, a long few.
We hope. And they keep these, they preserve them, keep them running strong so that they can come out to parades like this. They're celebrating their 50th show August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd at the showgrounds behind the Scottville Riverside Park. So come out and see them.
I'm trying to figure out this green one. What do you think that one was for?
I don't know. I would assume that. Nope, I have no idea. I don't know. I wonder if Ethan can have him. Does the horn honk? I don't. Does he? Can he honk the horn or not? I don't know. But see if everything is preserved. Does the horn honk? It does. Look at that.
That's great. I love it.
Thanks for doing that. We have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tractors as part of this Western Michigan Old Engine Club parade entry today.
Look at that two-seater one. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, you know that looks renovated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, let's get some comfy seats in this particular one, right?
Yes.
I wonder what it was prior to that.
I imagine it would be like the other ones where it's like a metal kind of seat that's not very comfortable to sit in for very long. So,
No.
But what a great idea to renovate it with some comfy seats.
Yeah. Okay.
So those wheels on there are massive. I can't imagine, how some people like to flip wheels for like exercise. Those would be a beast to try and flip.
Yeah. Yep.
It'd be amazing.
And look at all the classic antiques on there,
Wow.
which might still be working. Some of them, maybe.
Yeah, I see the orange one, on the back has a nice cushion on it, as if they're trying to make it more comfortable of a seat.
Yes.
So.
And we have our up-top camera keeps going out a little bit there, so I know they're working on that. So we'll see if we can get a hold of Daniel here and see if he can get that working. But we have our ground crew here, and our next one coming through is the committee to elect John Terzano, the counselor at large right there. John is running for re-election for counselor at large in the city of Ludington, and we appreciate all that he has done. He is here with us today with his, it looks like family, friends, supporting him along the way.
And they have some fun little beach balls that they're passing out.
Mm-hmm. Vischer Construction, let's talk about them, offers full service fire and water restoration along with custom home building. Vischer Construction, and look at all of these vehicles that they have wrapped. We'll go take the overhead camera now that's back in. And they have wrapped quite a few of their vehicles. And just the other day, we had a chance to tour their new downtown offices that they're working on. They bought a building on South James Street. They gutted it, all 3 floors, apartments up top that they're creating for the community, because we need housing. And their offices will be there. So they said in a few weeks it will be done. There's Caleb I see out there. I'm sure Sarah is roaming around here, and the entire team. It is a family at Vischer Construction.
I think that's one of the best things about the 4th of July is that it does tend to be about family. And when you see these companies family owned, it just reminds you about family and coming together and celebrating and just having that time.
Oh, Sarah is driving the truck. Sarah and Caleb, the owners of Vischer Construction. And look at all these trailers. They have a massive amount of vehicles as part of it. And look, I think she's teaching them how to drive in a parade. No, teaching them how to honk in the parade. That's what they're doing there. Let's continue with some of our upcoming entries that we'll see here shortly from Safe Harbor Credit Union, Bovies Racing Team, and Red Cedar Club of Michigan State. They're going to be here in just a matter of moments in front of us. But right now, Vischer Construction, they are, is he passing out tools? No, he's passing out candy. All right. Right in front of us there.
That'd be great if it was, little hammers or something.
That's right.
Plastic ones.
Wouldn't that be neat?
But it is hard to wrap. I mean, it's expensive to have to wrap all these trailers.
Yes.
So they definitely are making sure their name is getting out there and investing in their future. So.
If you're just joining us, Ludington Beverage, proud sponsor of our coverage today. Thanks to them. And another big community partner is Safe Harbor Credit Union. And there is Adam Johnson right there. Adam and the team, including Patrick. Patrick, give us a thumbs up if you get a chance, if he's listening there. And it's like, hey, we're talking about him. This is their first year in the 4th of the July Parade. Their mission is to serve not just their members, but the community as a whole. They come explore the credit union difference at Safe Harbor Credit Union. There they are. Hi, guys.
What a great lighthouse they built.
We'll stay on that Safe Harbor one for just a moment here. And you've got that lighthouse that they built there. And the Bovies Racing Team, they're coming through as well. And they have, they've got some good-looking Kawasaki's right there. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. He's trying to get my attention and got the beach ball there. Lots of beach balls, candy, all kinds of items being tossed out today. So loving that. There you go. Let's focus on our overhead shot. This is. Whoops, oh, hey, they got us on. Thanks for switching us on. We're talking about them right now. There's happy 4th of July, and it is Crash 'em Up Derby time in the Bovie Racing. They're coming past us. Have you ever been in a Derby car at all or not?
I have not. I don't know if I would be able to do it. So have you been in one?
I have, thanks to the Mason County Sheriff's Department. And I'm telling you, I don't want to do it again unless somebody's in the car with me.
I can see that. It's a little terrifying. I mean, just listen to those motors going.
Yeah, and you know what? The dirt and the mud and the spins, it is hectic, but it is a blast, to say the least.
How many showers after did you have to take to get all that dirt out?
I had mud crusted on my arms everywhere, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna try to get this. But thanks to the undersheriff for Mason County, he called me up and he said, hey, do you want to go out tonight? We've got the figure 8. You want to be a part of it? I said, absolutely, let's do it.
Wait, did you try and live stream it?
We did, the entire thing. It's up on the WMOM Facebook page.
Make sure I go back and see that.
If you are just joining us, we are covering the 70th annual Ludington Freedom Festival Parade here in downtown Ludington on Ludington Avenue. You can find this the coverage right there at the WMOM Facebook page. Just head over to the Facebook page and click on the play button, and you'll see it. And as well, you'll see all these entries, including this one, right?
Yep, the Michigan State.
Yep, and we've got the Red Cedar Club of Michigan State University. We'll stay on them for just a moment. See if we can count how many state logos do you have. What do you think on there? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on this side. And some flags and some great music.
Maybe 25?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I wonder what the interior's like. Ethan, do you think you can get... Oh, he's got his own microphone system in there, too. Oh, he's getting the crowd riled up on this one.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. I bet he has fun going to the state games. Let's look at our next entry. This is Aaron Doan, State Farm Insurance. Aaron Doan Agency has been serving Mason County for over 20 years. They offer a wide variety to insurance and financial services. That's Aaron Doan, State Farm Insurance, and his team.
I wonder if they're going to put that tri-tune in later into the lake.
Oh, it is a tri-tune. I was going to say pontoon, but you got it right there. You can see that one. And, you know, his team, he's always in the studio every 2 weeks, and he really talks up his team and the values. They have pizza parties all the time. If it's a national holiday or a holiday day, you know what I'm talking about, like pepperoni day or cookie day or something like that, they're always celebrating in their office. So it's really neat to see that.
That's so fun. I love those days.
It's Aaron Doan State Farm Insurance right there on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville there. As we see a little bit more of that backup happening, we're going to see the Petunia Parade here in a moment. Looks like we've got Oceana Auto coming up and a few others we'll preview for you. But don't forget the fireworks tonight, 10:30. And even though we have some, oh, there's Aaron right there in front of us. He's talking to it. You think what do you think he's saying? I don't know.
I don't know. He's coming over.
Okay, we'll bring up his microphone. I think somewhere there. Aaron, how you doing? What's going on here today?
We're having a good day, Chris. This is a great day, Independence Day. We're having a good walk. People are really smiling, having a good time. Hey, so thanks for having me, man. Have a great day.
All right. Oh, we got a petunia. You want me to wear the petunia?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I don't know if Ethan is seeing this at all. How do I put this on? Do I?
No, just in front. You put your hands to the handles.
I don't know. All right, there's the petunia. So I get to wear my Petunia Parade. There you go. I'm giving you that back. I'm trying to put the flower on my head.
You're gonna wear it as a crown, a flower crown. That works.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Wally. Ethan, let's
okay.
shoot this way.
Oh yeah.
There, she's got it right. That's. Let me turn that camera around for us. Now that's the way it should be done.
Yeah.
Wally here.
Thank you.
He's a hoot. Thanks, Wally. From the Petunia Parade. He's having fun. Speaking of the petunias, over 33,000 petunias planted right here in the area.
Wow.
And we were honored to have a block this year. And I will tell you, it is a lot of hard work. It is a lot of, you drive by it and you feel proud. And I want to give a shout out to John, John's right there in the sunglasses behind Wally. And John has stepped in and helped us so much be better at taking care of the petunias. He is a great guy. And we were out there the other day. Well, he was out there, and then I showed up, and I'm like, how do I do this? And he's like, this technique here, this technique there. And I think I'm a better gardener because of him. Oh, hi, Mary. Oh, there's Mary and the crew up atop there.
So do you have petunias in your yard then?
I do not, but
your section. That's all you need to take care of right now, right?
Yes, exactly. But it's nice to see it, and it's great that. And by the way, there's the watering truck. The watering truck is out every single morning, taking care of those petunias. Thanks, Mary Lou. Thanks to the volunteers, the crew, the watering truck team. They have a crew, I believe, 7 to 10 of them to make sure that everything is taken care of. And the petunias look absolutely amazing this year.
I was going to say that. I thought maybe 3 weeks ago they needed a little bit, but they are just looking fantastic this year. They are full-fledged. So great job.
And the Ludington Petunia Parade Board continues the tradition started by Ellery and Sue Sabin back in 1988. This is the 37th consecutive season of the Ludington Petunia Parade. We have Amber Elk Ranch coming up here, and with their tractor. And thanks to them for being part of it. Do you want to take this one for us?
Sure. Amber Elk Ranch is owned and operated by Bob Northup. What started out as a dream to add a few beautiful animals to his backyard quickly developed into a unique business, growing the small herd into a couple of hundred elk on the ranch just outside the city of Ludington. They now raise elk for breeding stock, velvet antler products, quality meats, trophy bulls, community education through public, private, and guided group tours.
All right, fantastic.
That is a fun place to go see.
Yeah, for sure. Love to see them here. Thanks for being a part of this. Let's take the overhead cam again, and we'll show Oceana County, Oceana Auto here. and serving Mason and Oceana County. They're locally owned and operated, towing and roadside assistance provider, as well as scrap steel buyers. There is Jesse. Jesse, you can hear us now. Earlier he was like, hey, I can't hear you because we were, had some technical issues sometimes, but he's like, hey, we got you. Oh, there's a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Oceana Auto, let's swing into that shot. Look at these trucks. Now this one is the one that goes on the dunes, okay? If you are stuck on the dunes, they're going to take this truck out and save your butt, okay? That's what they're going to do.
That's good. There are plenty of people that do that. I know I've heard of people going up with their Corvettes or other very low-riding cars up the dunes. So, yeah, that's great that he's there for it.
Let's swing over to this next one, which is one of their newer trucks, and it is towing that they buy junk cars and steal. And this one, I think they're giving. Are you giving this one away? This is being given away, right? I believe. Yes. So I think they have a contest going on their Facebook page right now, and this red, white, and blue. Now, if you won this, would we be seeing you spinning around town and stuff like that, or not?
Yes, and I think I'd have to hand out those popsicles, the rocket popsicles,
yeah.
Right?
The bomb pops.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes, the bomb pops.
Yep.
That's what it makes me think of. But
There you
yes,
go.
that would be fun.
Very cool. Oceana Auto, their fleet of trucks coming through. They got 1, 2, 3. We've got 4, 5 of them here in downtown Ludington. Right across from the post office is where we are at, our broadcast location. And they are, I would assume that there's a truck just in case one of the entries breaks down. They're here. They'll say, like, hey, we'll drop that truck. We'll go pick you up, right? There you go. Thanks to everybody there for being part of such a great crew. And a secret as well, and there's the second brother there. Thanks for everything. Now, right there, I had an issue the other day, and this guy waving at you on your screen, he showed up. He was there, and he's like, I got you covered. So thanks. Yep.
Nice.
We're just giving him some pride there, because sometimes vehicles, they break down, right?
Yes, sometimes.
Yeah. We are here at the Ludington area Jaycees, the 70th annual parade, 4th of July parade, and our next entry that's coming through.
Looks like it has a yummy ice cream cone.
Yeah, and looks like, is it Culver's?
I believe it is.
All right. Oh, there they are, right on my list. Culver's is here to support the community. Reach out if you have a school or nonprofit need. Anytime they will help you. And we've been there at the location when they've done these charity events, and it's great. It is just so great, the amount of community members that show up.
Yeah, it was great. I know the Jaycees, the Ludington Jaycees, we did one there this year in May, and it was just a great way to partner, and they were so helpful and supportive. So we really appreciate that with Culver's. For sure. David Holder there in the middle, in the black. We'll bring it around there. Is running for County Commissioner, District 4, Amber and Pierre Marquette Township. He's a proud veteran and a Republican and ready to serve our community. So thanks to David for running for office. As we continue, we've got the House of Flavors Manufacturing here today. Do you want to take this one? Yeah, this is a House of Flavors Manufacturing float with employees participating. And family members, too. I hope there's family members there, or they have a lot of fun at the House of Flavors Manufacturing. I think so. Hey, those are taste testers, I think. There you go. That would be a fun job. For sure. House of Flavors Manufacturing, a staple here in the community. And we are going to have Bob and Sue on Saturday morning at 8 o'clock this morning, because they're celebrating 50th the anniversary, and they just wrote a book as well. So our Leading West Michigan segment, they'll be in the studio with us at 8 o'clock. Yeah, love that part of it. Let's continue with these parade entries. We have nearly 90 of them here in this year's Freedom Festival Parade. My Cherie Amore Fashion Bus is here. This is a new addition to the area. Is the creativity and passion. Sherry O'Brien's vision to bring stunning feminine clothing to women across the country is truly inspiring. With her husband Jake, they're transforming a church shuttle bus, which we see on camera right here. Oh, let me do that. There we go. Into a mobile fashion boutique on wheels in Dallas, Texas.
and now it has found its way to Michigan. Get ready to experience fashion on the move like never before. Look at how decorated that is. It's kind of a neat wrap there.
That is, and I am enjoying her sparkle boots as she goes down the parade route. I'm looking at that fashion.
West Shore Community College, we're fitting them here. College and community with general education courses, performing arts series, as well as humankind lectures and events, recreational facilities, and more, serving the area since 1967. West Shore Community College. Kennedy Shanahan is coming by as well. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is running for president, and there is a lot of representation here from the candidates in this year's parade. The supporters invite all Americans in celebration of a third choice for president. The best choice, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Join fellow Michiganders at Kennedy24.com. All right, we had some tractors earlier. Now we have some classic cars.
I love seeing those classic cars.
Mm-hmm. Can you identify any of the models? Can you tell? Well,
they're all boat cars, right?
This is the Pierre Marquette Auto Club coming by. Catalina, right there.
Okay.
Could you drive a long car like that?
No, maybe, but
Yeah.
I mean, they are pretty safe when you think about how big they are. If you're someone rear ends you, you're going to be in pretty good shape.
Oh, there you go. And is that a Camaro?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Our team. Oh, nope.
Nope, it's not. We're not
Wait.
good.
Chevelle SS. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some pushback. People like, Chris, you don't know your cars. All right. I can tell you this is a Mustang. Okay.
We got that.
that one was fairly easy there. All right. They're pre-advancing us on these, so I'm gonna take their lead. What do we got? Ford Galaxy. Okay. All right. There we go. Again, long car, beefy. These things will last for a long time. Oh, he was wrong as well on that. Fairlane. Okay, I know that name. A Ford Fairlane.
I like all their little flags out their trunk off the back of their bumper.
Mm-hmm. And again, when you look at vehicles like this from the Pierre Marquette Auto Club, you can just tell that these are built. They're built to last, and loving that. Oh, okay, 442. All right, look at the tires on that. An Oldsmobile, and comfy, you think?
I think so. It looks very, the seats are spacious. My question is, what kind of seat belts are in that kind of car? I love the blue rims on there. That's beautiful.
Yeah. And this looks like an Austin Powers car. Is it Austin Powers, sort of? Yeah, a 280.
I feel like we're going to have to go to a car show now.
Yeah.
So we can learn all about
I'd be so
cars.
lost.
I agreed. Sure.
Look at how many of these cars we have in front of us. Let's go overhead for this. It stretches way down here. Ludington Avenues. Born to Cruise, this is the one that's on our camera right now. He's got that on the windshield. And again, I think this is the longest car I've seen of this series of cars here.
I believe so.
Lots of space in that trunk, hopefully for family vacations. Or
it wasn't to sneak into the drive-in.
Yeah, or that too. Yeah. Or if you really didn't like somebody, the barrels in the bottom of the lakes we talk about all the time. Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The mob was very, very present back then. No, it's all right. Look at this flames on this particular it's cruiser, PT Cruiser, right? I believe.
Yep.
And the rims too. Look at those rims.
I like the dog in the back seat. Being a part of the. I think every car should come with one of those dogs in the back seat.
Just kind of chilling and relaxing. Yeah. We are among a number of entries in this year's Freedom Festival Parade. It's the 70th annual, and we're so glad that you decided to join us for our live broadcast right here on MOM FM and Hot Country Hits. We are broadcasting this via stream as well as on the air on 102.7. And hopefully some of these individuals that are in the trucks and cars, they're able to hear us talking a little bit about them and enjoying the experience. And let's transition to our next parade entry as well.
I think this is.
There we go.
Yep.
Artemida Wood Floors coming by right now, supplying wood and luxury vinyl planks, flooring for all of your projects, big or small. And that's the red truck right here that's just passed us, servicing Michigan, Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can visit them at 111 North Rath Avenue. All right, Dave Bendel is passing by us. Do you want to take this one for us?
Sure. Candidate Dave Bendel for Drain Commissioner. Dave has proudly called Mason County home for 20 years. Is committed to ensuring clean drain.
All right. Yes, absolutely. Clean water, safe roads. Yep.
And a sustainable future for our community. Join Dave to make a positive impact on Mason County. Experience commitment, community, vote Dave Bendel for Drain Commissioner on August 6th.
All right. BMC Home Builders is our next entry that's passing by right now. And you know what? It is nice to be able to see construction being in the forefront of some of these entries. We saw a few others earlier. We're seeing BMC Home Builders here specializing in new home construction, doors, windows, siding, garage and pole barns, additions and decks. Give them a call. They're licensed and insured, and I bet they're ready to build your new home or do some renovations as well. All right, we've got the Grant Township Fire and Rescue, and by the way, we love seeing this every year, the chicken barbecue. It is coming up. Mark your date, August, the last Sunday in August, right there,
Yep.
11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And
And there's also a car show part of it, so,
Oh,
we
that's
catch
right.
up on our cars.
Mm-hmm. We could figure it out for sure. Hi, guys. Doing great. Grant Township Fire and Rescue. And again, as we talk about them, the annual Chicken Barbecue and Car Show is the last Sunday in August, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Half of chicken, baked potato, corn on the cob, sweet sour cabbage, baked beans, bread rolls, desserts, and a drink. And last year, they sold over 650 tickets, and they hope to see you there. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of chicken.
That is.
For sure. We are continuing.
325 chickens, right?
Yes. Yep.
I think I hear one of our wrap-up scene coming up.
Oh, yes, indeed. The clown band coming down the street. Let's move to that camera there. And we always love seeing the clown band perform. They are, we were talking earlier with one of the clown band members, and they have put out their pocket schedule. And when you look at this pocket schedule,
That is no pocket schedule. Look at how many dates are on there.
Yeah,
Holy
it's
moly.
incredible. And it is. You've got, they're here. They were at the Manistee National Forest Festival. Here today, tonight, they're at the American Legion. And it's the 6th, the 7th, the 13th, the 20th. It's incredible. Let's listen to them a little bit as they come down the road here. You know, they used to be called the Merchant Band years ago.
Really?
Because it was merchants that made up the band. And then they disbanded for a while, and then they came back together, and now you have them as the Scottville Clown Band.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so when they were merchants and they dress up in clown costumes?
You know, I don't know that, but I'd love to find that out.
Answer too.
That would be. Let's listen to them one more time as they pass us by, wrapping up the Freedom Festival Parade. It's great performance.
I just love looking at their costumes.
Yes, and I think
it's that like a Alice in Wonderland in the front, the young woman with the orange hair. She's supposed to be like a Mad Hatter.
Yeah, and we're going to get a performance from them.
Oh.
let's see all the members of the band here on camera. All right, great job. Fantastic job. The Scottville Clown Band, they are fantastic. And you know, we love seeing them perform, and they are so dedicated to not only dressing up, but they know their music too.
They do.
They have.
I mean, you don't see any music notes really attached to any of the instruments or anything. So
Yep.
that's awesome.
They are great.
I don't think my cheeks have hurt that much from smiling.
Yeah.
So they just bring such a smile to your face when you see them.
Yeah, there is a lot of dedication in this band, and we appreciate them a lot. And you know, they bring up the tail end of the, hi, how you doing? They bring up the tail end of the Freedom Festival parade. And they've done very well at making that commitment every year. And here is that Scottville Clown Band bus that they travel around in. There's Al in there. Hi, Al. Thanks for taking care of everything. He is great. And you know,
Are you sure it's Al and not Santa?
oh yeah, well, I don't know. He's got his Santa hat on too. So, yep, absolutely. And a few members on the bus that get a chance to still participate in the parade. Let's look at that. They're still going. They're still playing, and they will until they wrap up there. We are still seeing a couple of those trickle through, and let's talk about them. This is the Jaycees. This is what you are part of.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about the Jaycees.
So the Jaycees are a organization for 18 to 40-year-olds that they are a way to get involved in your community and to come and support, and you get to do fun activities. I have been pushed beyond my limits of learning about what new things I can do. So they're a great way to try things out, learn how to develop programs, lead them, talking to different places, people in the government facilities. It's just a great organization. And they are going up and down the road, or they're going down the road now, following the clown band. And they have t-shirts for sale, water, sunglasses, the donation buckets for fireworks. Because this is one of our favorite things, to be part of Ludington and supporting the community and making sure there are events like this that families can come together.
And you have a few more here. You've got your president too, and others.
Yes,
Take us through that.
Yes, there's our president, Miss Amanda. Or no, Miss Angela. Amanda might become one someday.
Ethan will turn around to shoot them over here. There we go.
Yeah. In there somewhere. Yep, there she is. There's Angela on the back. Yep.
Oh, fantastic.
So, and they're picking up our cones, the no parking. So they are working hard to make sure that we clear this road up as soon as possible.
And let's also look down the road here. Hey guys, thanks for being a part of it. We see the city of Ludington that's passing by too. Let's put them on the shot. They're crucial to making everything happen, aren't they?
They are. They are. So we need them to help us know how to
here in the big white truck
traffic,
in front of us here.
How to clean it up, and they make sure they keep us organized of all those little details of how to ensure that 30,000 people can come and see a parade and be safe. So.
And look at this one, this City of Ludington truck. They have the American flags on the side on the blue truck here, and showing off some of their equipment that they use too, making sure that that they are a big part of it. Joe, thanks for all that you do. Stacy up there as well. It is a family operation because you're waking up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You got to get out of bed, got to do things, and we see them every morning hard at work. So thanks to them.
Yep.
And then finally, the chief of police is here as well. Let's go and say hi to him. Thanks so much to Chief Jones. He has been, and I say this with all sincerity and grace, he has been a huge improvement to this city when it comes to the law enforcement community. He has, absolutely, he has done so much, and he is so engaged with this community to improve it. And I say this because I was in a committee meeting the other day, and when he was talking, it wasn't, hey, somebody is proposing this. It was, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about partnering up with them to do this and that? And you can see that there's a lot of great people in this community, including the chief of police here. So
that's amazing. I mean, it is. It is a whole organization that has to come together and make things happen. So it is. Everyone has to work together, communicate, and partner, and that's the best part, is seeing, like, 4th of July, it brings us all together as one.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Our team's going to start wrapping things up. We can do that, but we're going to stay on the air for just a couple more moments as we wrap things up. So they're bringing the tower down. Maybe Ethan can get a shot of Bryn again. Thanks to Bryn for being up there for the last hour and a half or so.
I believe so. Yep.
Bryn, thumbs up. Was it okay? Would you do it again? Oh, yeah, she's like, I got this. All right. And Daniel on the ground, our engineer technical there. We appreciate all that they have done. It's kind of fun to be up over Ludington Avenue like that.
I would think that would be a very fun gig to have for a second or two, or an hour and a half, almost 2 hours.
Yes. Thanks to Grand Rattle Station as well. A shout out to them for providing the lift every year. They are our heroes. They deliver it down here. They say, here's the key. If you have any issues, we're around. Russell from Synkwave is here. I'm going to put him on a shot. He's right behind Ethan. Russell and his family are here. Thanks, Russell, for all that you do. Wave at the camera. I don't know if you can see you, but there you go. You're on camera right there. From Synkwave, helping with technical support for us today. We appreciate him and appreciate everybody that has been a part of this. We're going to wrap things up here in a couple minutes, but let's do this. Talk about tonight. We've got the volunteer party that you guys put on, which is awesome. Yes. Were you able to get enough volunteers? Did it all come through?
So we make it work. That is the one thing about the Jaycees, is we make it work. We try and do it as best we can. We needed about 20 street directors. I think we only ended up with 11.
Okay.
So, but we are able, as you saw, they were pretty organized coming through. So our street directors, volunteers, they are doing a great job, and we appreciate every single person who takes the time to be a part of making sure the parade happens. I know it means you can't sit with your family or just sit and enjoy the parade, but so the volunteers do get to have a party tonight at mini golf. That we get to watch the fireworks from there, and then the fireworks are at 10:30 around that time, and it will be about a 23-minute show.
All right, fantastic. And don't forget, Stearns Park closes at 4 o'clock. That's in about 15 minutes from now, so you won't be able to necessarily get in there if you're not parked already. And we see the line. Ethan, can you swing around and show this line? This is people probably starting to head that way and claim their spots if they haven't already. We are going to be there. We're going to transition down there in a little bit. At 7 o'clock, we'll start our broadcast live from Stearns, and we'll be there from 7 until 10:30 for the fireworks. And when the fireworks start, we've got a mix of music, patriotic. I mean, I was looking for that word and I couldn't get it. Patriotic music. And with that, if you are on the south end of the beach, you'll be able to listen to that music. If you're in the middle of the beach or in the north end of the beach, you'll be able to listen to the booms and the bangs and so on and so forth. We wanted it to be a zoned area so that you could have the selection of your choice, and I think that's always fun.
I mean, you've got to hear some oohs and ahs in there,
yes.
Right?
Yeah.
You got to have the oohs, ahs.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to that 23-minute fireworks show, 10:30 tonight over Lake Michigan. If you are listening to this both on air or watching it online, we encourage you to come out. It's a great event to be a part of, and it's great that the Jaycees continue to put this on. We had the pet parade yesterday. That was a success. You had the 1 mile run with 144 runners. That was a huge event. Anything else that we missed talking about in regards to the Jaycees or anything coming up?
I think that you covered it well. We did. we did have that children pet parade, and I believe one of the winners of the parade was a spider.
Oh, okay.
That someone had caught just before the parade. So you've got to appreciate their creativity, originality. But we had the parade, the children pet parade, then we had the 1 mile dash. Now this parade, and now just the fireworks to finish off the 4th of July Freedom Festival Jaycees celebration.
All right. Thank you to everybody that participated. I know we had some audio issues in the beginning of the broadcast, but we remedied that. We're going to wrap up our coverage from here, and hopefully we'll do it again next year and keep this tradition going. It seems like it's fun to be able to see the interactions with everybody that has watched around the world and around the country and said, hey, I'm watching from here and there. We love that. So, and I appreciate you being the broadcast partner for this. You know your stuff, and it's good to experience this with you.
Well, thank you, Chris, for hosting us. It's been such a great partnership with Mom. You've done a great job of talking about our fundraisers and things along the way and covering it. So we appreciate that so much, Chris. So
that's great. Thank you.
So
and Charity Mondays, big thing.
Yes.
Charity Mondays.
Yep, thank you.
And the Backpack Bonanza, do you have the date on the top of your mind on that? If
I
not,
do not have that
okay.
date, but we will let you know.
Yep, absolutely.
Sure.
Keep following the Jaycees and as well. We'll be there. That's a great event, too. We'll wrap up our coverage here online, and then we'll wrap up on the air. Thanks for joining us for the 70th Annual Freedom Festival Parade, brought to you by the Ludington area Jaycees in partnership with West Shore Bank, and our live coverage with Ludington Beverage. Thanks to them for helping us be able to do this again this year. So hopefully you enjoyed all of the details. And by the way, a big thank you to all of those that signed up to be a part of the parade. We saw thousands of people lined up here on Ludington Avenue. And that was a big part of their lives to be able to experience all of that, wasn't it?
It was. I mean, every single entry, we appreciate that. Thank you so much for taking the time, decorating your vehicles, putting the music out, and all that candy that you have purchased. I am sure every parent is thankful for every piece of candy that was thrown to their children.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, that wraps up our coverage. Thanks again. We'll let our online listeners go, and then we'll wrap up on air here on 102.7 WMOM and Hot Country Hits.